I really don't know a whole lot about Phanteks and their Enthoo Pro series cases, but it had a pretty good review on Hardware Connects, so I figured, hey, it's worth a try. So today, let's unbox the Enthoo Pro from Phanteks. There's some stuff on the box, I suppose, like dimensions and everything. So if you guys are really interested, I'll go ahead and zoom in so you guys can read some of them yourself and pause the video to find out. One cool thing, it has USB 3.0 on it, which is very nice. Both of my computers don't have USB 3.0 in the case itself. Let's see, expansion bays, you got 8 of them, I guess. Very cool. And you got 5 1/4 inch bays, which is very cool because I actually use those personally. I still have disk drives because I still use them all the time. Let's see, what else? Fan slots, I guess, which is kind of covered by the Amazon sticker, dang it. Which, by the way, isn't my address. My address is on the other side, and I didn't, I felt like not showing that this time. And clearance right there, so that's cool if you guys need to know that. So if you guys saw all that stuff, let's move into the inside of the box. By the way, in case you guys are wondering why I got this, actually I needed this because I actually am leasing an XFX R9 Fury X, which is a water-cooled graphics card, and my old case, which was like a Cooler Master, not a very good Cooler Master, it was just way too small, and this one should hopefully be bigger, so. Okay, and by the way, I want to say this really quick. I was actually looking at the Design R5 from Fractal Design before I picked this one. And that one was, God, it was like $30 or $40 more, and I didn't see any more reason to spend that $30 or $40. So that's why I picked this one over that, even though it's kind of, I feel like Phanteks is an off-brand. I don't know if it really is, but I don't really hear a whole lot from them, to be honest. But this case actually looks really freaking dope. Let me turn on the lights. I don't know why I didn't even think of that. Alright, so as you guys can kind of see, it is like a brushed plastic look on this. It's not brushed metal, which is very good, but it does have a good, you know, look of it. I like that. And here's where all the expansion stuff is, or like the USB ports and stuff like that. So yeah, 2 USB 3, 2 USB 2, mic and a headphone. It looks like, even though I don't really think, no, okay, they are actually labeled, but very small. And then that's a reset switch right there, which is cool. And then on the top, which you guys can kind of see, that little thing right there is a power button on the top, which I'm not really crazy about top mounted power buttons, mainly because my cats love to jump up there and like turn it on and off themselves. But has a very good feel to that power button at least, which is cool. And it looks like it either lights up right there or around it, so that's cool as well. I guess actually while we're looking at the top, plenty of top mounted like fan and radiator slots. I think there's 3 140 or something like that. I mean, I said it on the box, I'm pretty sure, but plenty of mounting up there. I think from the Hardware Connects video, I think he said you can only mount a 240 millimeter rad. You can't do like a 360, but 240 millimeter rad is still pretty great. So if you want to do some water cooling, you probably can do it. And behind this front exhaust here, we got, I believe it's a 200 millimeter fan, which I love. They're way quieter than just 140 or 120 millimeter fans, so that's very cool as well. A bunch of ventilation up there, and I believe there's also side-mounted ventilation as well. So cool stuff. And yeah, you got 5 1/4 inch bays up there as well, which is cool. And here are the windows, which have plastic on them. It's kind of an interesting design what Phanteks does. They, they have like the big window, and then they have that little bitty one for, I believe it just basically shows off the Phanteks. Oh, like it has stuff on the inside too, but it shows off the Phanteks logo in there, which is cool, I guess. Oh yeah, gotta love that sound, right? Actually, that sound is kind of bad, but looks pretty cool. Oh, we got thumb screws as well. Very nice. I mean, I guess all cases have some thumb screws. Has thumb screws on both sides as well. Yeah, that's cool. Is it the kind that stays in, or is it the kind that falls off? This one. Oh no, it's not the kind that stays on, but as oh geez, can this focus? It looks like it has like a little piece of rubber between the thumb screw and like where it'll hit the case. So that's cool. Damn it! No, don't lose focus. Okay, and that'll keep vibration down probably. So that's kind of cool. Wow, okay, that's a really interesting design on like all my, oh, look at me in the reflection, but in all the cases I've had in the past, like they all like go on the case and they like slide in. This one like pull, like it goes out a little bit and then it just pulls off if I can. Oh geez, there it goes, it pulls off. So yeah, see, like all the mounting is like on the edge of the case instead of like on the bottom kind of. So that's kind of cool, I like that. That's actually kind of cool thinking. Oh man, it looks like my window might actually already have a smudge on it. I think this just came directly, like I didn't do anything to this, and this little smudge came on there. If my camera can focus, can I point it? Come on, camera. Oh, there we go, yeah. But yeah, it looks like we got a little crack there, which isn't very cool. Maybe I can talk to Phanteks about that and see if they can give me some money back for that. But that's kind of unfortunate, but it does look like pretty cool glass, and it seems like a fairly thick side panel, as thick as you'd kind of expect, you know? But not too bad besides that little crack there, and maybe I can talk to Phanteks about that. Here's something really great about this case. It has a power supply mount. It apparently only comes with the one that actually has a side panel, so if you want that, get the one with the, or with the side window. So that's kind of cool, and it looks like there's a box right there with all the Phanteks jazz. Oh, look at that. Okay, yeah, so here's a user manual, which is cool. Like I said, it comes with that, and it actually looks like a pretty good, thick manual. Then it comes with a little toolbox with all the screws and everything, so that's very cool. It even comes with extra thumb screws. That's kind of cool. Wow. So yeah, plenty of screws there, and that's nice that it comes in that little box, along with zip ties and like a Velcro strap. I think just one Velcro strap. Nope, I think there's two in there. Just kidding. So that's nice. And then what's the last thing we get in here? This looks like maybe like a solid state drive mount on the back of the motherboard. I will tell you guys if I'm incorrect, but I feel like I know there is mounting for solid state drives on the back of the motherboard, and I think this might be it, but might not. Who knows? Oh wow, it's actually kind of dark. It's dark in there. Okay, but my camera is fixing that for me. There's actually standoffs already placed in a couple spots throughout the case, which is interesting. And they're black standoffs, which is cool because all my standoffs are bronze colored, but that's kind of cool that they're black. This case looks like it's, you know, definitely going for the whole sleek look, which is cool because all my other cases definitely didn't care about that at all. Even the fan, or is this the fan? This kind of looks like the fan thing. It's sleeved and everything, which is cool. Yeah, I think this is the fan, right? Oh, okay. This is from the fan splitter on the back, I believe, because there is a fan splitter back there, which is very cool. So nice, nice. Oh, and by the way, we might as well mention, look at that CPU cutout. Damn, is that thing huge. Damn, girl. That thing is freaking enormous. So that's awesome. Let's also talk about these rubber grommets everywhere. Very cool. So if you need rubber grommets, you got them on this case, and they're like everywhere. Wow. Well, there's even one in that corner right there for the CPU power. So very, very cool. There's another look at that 120 millimeter fan up there, which is, or actually 200 millimeter fan, just kidding. So that's very cool. And in case you guys are wondering, you can only like get access to the hard drives and the solid state drives on the other side of the case, which is cool for, well, it might make getting those hard drives just a little bit more difficult for some people, I guess. But as a aesthetics appeal, definitely looks a hell of a lot better like that, and has a nice little Phanteks logo, which is cool. Looks like the 5 1/4 inch bays are toolless, I believe. Yeah, it looks like they're totally toolless, which is dope as hell. Okay, and I was just looking around the case. Many areas have removable dust filters. This is one for the power supply, but there's one on the top, like where you'd mount a radiator. There's some on the front, and I believe those are still pretty easy to get to as well. Oh, and there's actually all throughout the whole bottom of the case, there's air filters, which is very cool as well. So you don't really have to worry about that too much in this case. It looks like pretty much everywhere is covered with air filters, other than like, I guess like the rear exhaust fan. If you guys can kind of see that, there's no, nothing there. Oh, Alexa. But I guess you maybe don't need it there anyways, which is okay, I guess. Speaking about the rear fan, it's really good for radiators because you can like slide it wherever you want to. Right now, I guess it's in the lowest position possible, but you can also move it up if you want to get, I mean, better, I don't know, if your CPU cooler is like taller in the case, I guess it'd be better. But that's cool that you have flexibility there. And look at these, all the expansion bays. Do these have screws? No, wait. These have thumb screws, yes. I love it whenever they put thumb screws on those instead of regular screws. So that's very cool. Okay, now let's move to the back of the case, which something just came off, a little thing for the SATA power, and that's for the splitter hub, I think, but I don't need that on there, so that's fine. So yeah, there's a fan splitter hub on the back, which is right there, and according to, yep, Dimitri, you can mount it a little bit lower than it is right now in case you need to for some reason, but you can, let's see. Okay, I guess this one is going to the motherboard 4-pin on your or the fan 4-pin on your motherboard, and then I guess there's 3, 6, and then yeah, so just 6 fans going out, which is cool. And the ones on the fans that are on the computer are already hooked up as well, and they're very nicely cable managed. Like the stuff that's already on here is cable managed like great. I mean. Like look, even like the USB 3.0 connector, like the reset switch which was right there, it's all already cable managed, which is freaking great. I can't believe they went to so much effort to do all that stuff. And there's all those straps like literally everywhere on the back of this case. And there's also a lot of room here, like a lot of room. That's more room than you usually get onto like behind the motherboard. So there's definitely wow, I'm impressed how much room there is for cable management back here. And look at all these hard drive bays. I mean, there's, I guess, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I think you can even remove these too, because these are all, you can see like thumb screws everywhere on here and stuff. And there's some thumb screws right there. So, wow, pretty impressive. Holy crap. Oh, and that's an SSD mount. I guess, maybe is that the only one? I don't really know. I'm not really sure what that thing from earlier is then, but yeah, that's an SSD mount if you want to mount that behind your motherboard, which is cool since you don't need like any adapters that way, which is pretty sweet. And I guess, as Dimitri also said, a lot of this case is held together with like literally like Phillips screws instead of like rivets, which is good because you can actually like take apart this whole case if you want to, as he mentioned in his review. I keep talking about his review, but man, he made a great review about this, and that's kind of the reason I went for this. So looks like a damn great case. I'm really impressed that I, you know, picked it up and everything. I think this is like he said in his review, that's even reservoir mount right there, which is very cool. So thank you guys for checking out this, I guess, unboxing of this. This isn't really a review, but it looks freaking badass from what I can see. If you guys are interested more about this case, check out Dimitri's review because it is pretty dope. But beyond that, thank you guys for checking out this unboxing video. Hope you found it kind of helpful. This case looks pretty badass, and I'm excited to install it in it. Shouldn't be too tough compared to some other builds I've done in the past. So if you guys want to drop a like on this video, be sure to do it. Otherwise, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys later. Have a great motherfucking day. Peace out.